the next question I have is, in a noisy market, in a busy marketplace that's challenging, especially given some of the brands, right, and the OEMs, how do you lead your team into standing out in a marketplace like this? And talk to us maybe about some of the strategies that you implement, either with your store's branding, whether it be experience, but what are some of those things that are helping you and your teams stand out right now?
Well, in a market that is extremely dense right now, and part of
Mhm.
that density is just because of all the disruptions that we've had in the last 5, 6 years, from
Yeah.
COVID, pre-COVID, COVID, coming out of COVID, and now just the current climate that we live in the marketplace that it's changing every day. When we look at
Hmm.
the tariffs that are coming, just the alignment from a global standpoint, how does that affect my business regionally, locally, nationally? And so when I say that you've got to cut through the clutter, you've got to brand yourself in such a way that people can connect with you. Another way of saying it, if all the products are the same, why am I going to choose product A over product B? And typically, it's not necessarily about price.
Hmm.
Most cars are pretty well built today. Everybody's got a great product. It literally comes down to that relationship that you're building. So even if you're pushing content or marketing out there, is it in an organic sense? Does it tell people who you are? You want people to do business with you, and the brand and the product, so to speak, is a byproduct of that. So we've approached it from the standpoint of, yeah, we're selling the dealership, but more importantly, I'm selling myself. And so
Mm.
people always ask me, well, how do you go from point A to point B? You're traveling to two different coasts, two different environments, two different demographics, two different economies. How do you do it? And I laugh at it because I don't know any other kind of way. But at the same time, people want to hear that story. So being able to tell that story and include obviously the product that you're retailing makes things easier, as opposed to just putting a generic ad out there. And that's that noise that I'm talking about. Everybody has an ad, but not everybody's
Mhm.
telling their story. Um, if you take Steel Moon, for instance, the switch from the auto side to the alcohol side, um,
Mhm.
we've got an awesome story. 5, 6 historical HBCU students that stuck together, that decided they wanted to start a beverage company based off of a recipe of my business partner's great granddaddy. And you're talking about moonshine in itself is an iconic product. It's
Mhm.
just as iconic as Coca-Cola, Harley Davidson.